Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback. It's about the get back. I want to appreciate everybody that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already hit that notification bell, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all y'all, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. Let's get it. Okay. Now, we all know that Wack 100 had Luce on a straight dummy mission. We all know this, right? And Luce was publicly snitching on Big U and himself constantly on the internet at the instructions of Wack 100. Now, we're going to go over some of the things and we're going to, show it. We want the people to see it. And, I appreciate all y'all that rock with me. Luce went on multiple stages snitching on Big U. And this is facts. When you go on the internet or a public platform and you detail criminal activities, that's snitching. Straight up. That is snitching. Especially if you are involved in street activity. And we're going to say facts. Because these niggas, Wack 100, Luce they was portraying to be gangsters. But at the same time, Wack is saying he doesn't gangbang. But everything he was portraying to the people was gangster shit. Don't come playing with me, or we'll do this to you, or this'll happen to you. We'll get something done to your mom. All that is gangster shit. That's not shit of a civilian. And Luce didn't understand that Wack 100 was lining you up, nigga, publicly, so that you can snitch on Big U, on yourself, and then it's gonna be like, well, when he runs the information to them people, this nigga already said the shit on the net. So niggas is not going to really put it together in the circle that he's giving this information to me that I can run it back to them people because he's saying it publicly. You gotta understand, right? When Luce was doing this shit all across the internet and he was publicly snitching on Big U, Wack 100, all he was doing was telling the feds where to go look for this shit. It's public information. It's on the internet, right? Because Wack 100 to say, well, it was on the internet, I can talk about it. And we all know them people, they search the web, YouTube, just like anybody else would that's into it. And you got to understand, right? Luce was on different platforms making sure that he identified in detail what Big U was doing. And you know what Wack 100 was doing? He was making sure that Luce went to all the people that were big in the game so that it can reach a big audience. So it don't look like I'm telling on you. It's only going to look like Luce is telling. And you already know Wack is thinking He had this dumb nigga Luce off this square. Had this nigga thinking that Wack 100 was his man. But we all know Wack never forgot that this nigga said, F you, right? You the police, and I'ma get at you when I see you. So when we pay attention to this shit, right? Because we gonna go through this shit together, right? You gonna see Luce Cannon is snitching straight up. And this is from the encouragement of Wack 100. Wack got him on these platforms. You understand this, right? Wack got Luce Cannon on these different platforms in order for him to say these things where the world knows. I want you to promote this, and I'm gonna promote you. And if you pay attention when Wack 100 called into me, right? He said, I've been working on Luce Cannon since last February 2024. I've been trying to get him right? But all he was stating was, I was trying to get Luce Cannon to say everything he needs to say online so that this indictment doesn't look like I was just giving inside information on what was going on with Big U. So if this nigga says all this shit publicly on the internet, it's not looked at as I'm the one. You got to pay attention to this shit. This is what Wack was doing. This was his whole motive, so that he can line Big U up, but be out of sight, out of mind. Use the nigga that was close to Big U, get him to admit to criminal activity on all the platforms that I introduce him to these people. Because academics, right? He looked at Luce as the peon. He looked at Luce as the nigga that was a battery was put in his back in order for him to say certain things on the net. And you got to know, academics knows Wack 100 is working with them people. Straight up. But we going to get to this, y'all. And we going to go over this together. I want y'all to check it out, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. Straight up. This shit right here, I'm going to show y'all, man. It's right in your face. But Wack 100 does police shit in your face, set situations up in your face, but then always act like that person's their own man. They didn't have to do that. I didn't line that up. But we all know Luce would have never got to Adam or academics without Wack. But let's check this out right here, man. Straight up. Let's check this out right here, man. We want to go through this shit right here where Luce Cannon was snitching in detail. You know? And also, right? You know, I got to say this shit, right? You know what I'm saying? I got to say this shit right here, man. Big U was running pressure on niggas. We not going to act like he wasn't. Straight up, right? But I got to be honest that Luce Cannon was snitching on Big U. But Wack 100 put him up to this shit because Big U's reach was longer in the street than Wack. And Wack was running with Big U pressing niggas. It was a time Wack 100 was running with Big U putting pressure on niggas, right? But you got to understand, when Big U cut the nigga off, he couldn't run that same pressure like Big U was running. He didn't have the strength to do what Big U was doing. And the shit Big U was doing, I'm going to be real, it was foul. He was doing foul shit to his own people. And we not going to sugarcoat that in no way, shape, or form, right? And I guess his time ran out with that shit. You know, he ran pressure on Nipsey Hussle. He ran pressure on everybody that he had access to. And we're going to play the audio also of Nipsey Hussle's sister speaking on that shit, right? But first, let's get into this shit right here. You know, for real, for real. Straight up. And one thing about DZ, right? I ain't biased about nothing. I'm calling a spade. And that's how I'm rocking. I ain't one of nobody that's going to be riding on one side because I'm scared to say something about a nigga. I ain't scared to say nothing about no nigga. If it is what it is, if you made that bed, you got to lie in that shit. But let's get to this shit right here, y'all. Check it out, man. Make sure y'all share this video, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. It's your boy DZ, man. Y'all know how we doing, man. On the way to 8K subscribers. We ain't playing no game. Let's get the likes up, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Stay locked in.
I heard Wack on the interview talking about what I did to Meek Mills.
Wait, you did something to Meek Mill?
Oh, Lord.
No.
No, I really don't. I promise I don't know.
Yeah.
I do not know. No, Meek Mill been beefing with me today like I'm Diddy or something. I don't know.
No, but see, the thing is...
What you do to Meek Mill?
No.
Oh, no. I did hear in the interview.
Yeah.
It said y'all was trying to kidnap him. No, that's capital. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This is why, Meek, if you here, you better squash your beef for me, man, because I really am sticking up for you. You did not have no... Meek is he from Philly. You would tell you, Philly niggas get kidnapped.
Well, no, he was in L.A. when it happened.
Yeah, but it don't matter. He's still... Where you from?
What? What is that going to do? It's just like... He
from the trenches.
Or what? Not in
Philadelphia.
LA? Yeah, that shit don't work.
And if you listen to academics, right? He's basically doing an interrogation on Luce Cannon to make sure that he identifies everything. And we all know Ack has been at odds with Meek for a long time, right? Ack has been at odds with any nigga in the rap industry that he feels treated him like a young boy, that treated him like a little nigga, right? So Luce Cannon, the dummy, right? Old goofy nigga, can't even see academics using the manipulation tactic on him to get him to speak.
So explain that story. Wait, so how did you even come in contact with it? And I think supposedly there was a big U portion of it.
Yeah. So basically, Meek Mills was talking real reckless on Twitter and stuff like that. So
talking reckless.
Reckless.
Doing it now.
Yeah, so we caught him at the club where he was performing at. And then we grabbed cuz we called.
But he has security. Come on, you can't just grab like he not dolo, you just grabbed him.
Security is LA niggas.
Yo, I noticed
we
that.
from rolling 60s. So nigga, if you gonna protect somebody or whatever, you gonna pick that issue. You just getting paid $500 a day just to make sure he good, but nigga, you gonna lose your life. Is that $500 that important? It's not important. It's not that important.
And you know when I realized about LA? It was like about 5 years now, but it was in Long Beach. I go there in Long Beach, and like this is Complex Con, so they give me security there because I'm like, yo, this was after some Vic message. I'm like, man, I got beef with niggas out here. So they said, no, we got you with security this and third. Anyway, long story short, 6ix9ine was coming there. Now, this is at the time everybody in LA. I mean, they probably still hate him, but he was popping out. So like, they were like, oh, they're gonna get security to escort him and walk him. All I knew is that the security themselves was radioing to each other like, yo, that nigga finna come at this entrance, and I'm thinking they're gonna protect him. Nope. They had like a bunch of I think the guy.
Look how academics gets Luce Cannon comfortable ready to engage in the conversation so that he can tell the exact story. You hear me? Where he can admit in detail because he gives him something to relate to of an experience that he noticed. Pay attention now.
He died he from Treetop. What's the guy's name?
Slim Ford.
Yeah.
Slim Ford.
They was out there like an army ready to confront him. So I'm like, how did they know? They were like, nigga, you know the security.
The security gave him the tip.
They're all with the shit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
so that shit don't work. People be thinking that you could tap in and just hire private security. No, but the private security is looking at like, oh, this nigga got $100,000 worth of jewelry on. I could get 10,000 or 15,000. Let me call my homies. That's just how it is.
That's why we.
He's sitting there telling you to play. He's telling you to play. This is snitching. This is nothing else but snitching. Breaking down criminal shit and then you telling who told you, who instructed you to do it. Check it out.
Come with our own security. We don't deal with the we got you booked, we got security there. No, I always travel with my security.
Good job. I went to goddamn the UK. They was like, they had me with security. Man, it was just the fattest nigga in the group. I'm like, yo, what the hell? Nah, that's a good thing.
Bullshit.
So Meek is in the club. Like, he's up there like, yo, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished and y'all just tapped him on the shoulder. I just want to know. This shit crazy.
Cuz didn't even get to that part. He walked in.
He can't even get to the intro. No. God damn it.
He walked in. As soon as he walked in or whatever, all the security that was with him, they spent around. I grabbed Cuz. Bro, what's up? Get on the phone with Ross.
Honey, all right. That's enough now. We're not going to tell all the details.
No. We got to hear this one.
I said, get on the phone with Ross.
This one going to go high. What?
Get on the phone with Ross. Neighborhood Crip. So he got on the phone.
You hear Act? He said, man, we need detail in this. These niggas know that the feds watch these niggas' channel. They don't give a fuck now. If you gonna tell a real street story, go ahead and tell it, nigga. We don't care. Go ahead and let us know. You be the dumbass and tell us the story. We don't care.
Phone with Ross. I took the phone with Ross.
Wait. So he didn't start like swearing up, trying to swing or nothing like that?
And what?
You grabbed him by the shoulder like you put your hands on a grown man. He from the trenches.
Like this.
He from the trenches.
Yeah, I know. A nigga from the trenches, but no, it don't work like that.
So he called Rick Ross. Yeah. Right there in the club.
Yeah. And then Ross.
Imagine if his cell reception was bad. Yeah. Fuck.
You stupid.
Listen, the crazy part about it is.
So imagine Ross ain't pick up. Like, all right, so he called Ross. Why'd you have him call Ross? This is crazy.
Because we needed that bag, or because
he owed y'all money.
No, he didn't owe no money. We took the money.
Oh, this was extortion. Oh shit!
It's not extortion.
Ken, all right.
See, yeah, we don't want.
See, I might have to probably bail him out after this
we
interview.
We don't want to.
No. We would just say Meek no stench on him. It's fine. Meek ain't gonna tell.
But
you see how academics, a nigga that ain't never been to jail, right, was able to influence this dumb nigga to incriminate himself to the fullest. And his girl, a dumb broad in the back, goofy, she know the nigga snitching on himself, right? And say, I'ma have to bail him out. But they ain't give his ass no bail for this Rico that he implicated himself in all the criminal shit on these platforms.
Look, we don't want to get the extortion part. It was just a business transaction.
How much I charge him?
50. That's it.
50,000? Yeah. Nah, we squabbling in there. What? Yeah. Wait, how many of y'all was there? It was just you?
No, it was probably about like 50 of us.
50 of y'all? 1,000 per person, nigga. All right, cool. Yeah, I might get that 50. Damn, he was hot as hell, right?
And we all know that Luce Cannon did something, whereas though they done line the nigga up, Big U got the 50 ball and ain't give none of the little peon niggas nothing. This is why Wack 100 gravitated straight towards Luce. He said, if Big U can use this nigga, I'm smarter than Big U. Watch what the fuck I do. Y'all understand that shit, right?
Wait. So who I'm pretty sure like Ross has an answer to this. Meek neither. They're probably saying this nigga lying. We ain't send this nigga no money. How did y'all receive the cash?
Cash.
They gave you cash money.
Yeah. No, they ain't gonna say nobody lying. That's why Meek and Nipsey became cool after that situation because they started using the same PR. So Meek got smart and started hitting Nipsey up, and that's why the Big U feud kept going with Nipsey.
Oh, so that's kind of like, yo, if I'm cool with Nipsey, now the homies from Roll 60s ain't gonna keep tapping me on the shoulder and asking for the bag because now I'm kind of tapped in.
Yeah, and so they kept beefing because it was like Big U looking at it like, nigga, BT coming up, the Oscars coming up.
Wait,
like,
so Big U was with it?
Money.
He not with it.
What?
He wouldn't be with y'all jacking up an artist.
No, I mean he be in a parking lot. That's just the type of nigga he is.
But do you hear this shit? He said Big U wasn't with you, was he? Nah. He be in the parking lot. That's just what type of nigga he is. He be in the parking lot. That's just what type of nigga he is. So he's saying Big U lined this shit up. He lines the plays up, but he sits in the parking lot while these goofy niggas go do the dumb shit. Let's play that shit back.
Oscars coming up.
Wait,
like,
so Big U was with it?
Money.
He not with it.
What?
He wouldn't be with y'all jacking up an artist.
No, I mean he be in a parking lot. That's just the type of nigga he is.
But he would know about it.
No, he knows about everything like that because if just like you beefing with a nigga and I fuck with you.
Yeah.
Automatically off top, I'm beefing with that same nigga because that's just how the shit is. It's like I'm not gonna let nobody talk shit about you, and that make me look like a bitch, or it makes me feel weird because how comfortable can you be talking shit about a nigga that I fuck with to me? You get what I'm saying? True. And the rules of it is like bro, we gonna lay you down, we gonna get you. Why you think at All-Star Weekend?
He was with it.
Back.
He not with it.
What?
He wouldn't be with y'all jacking up an artist.
No, I mean he be in a parking lot. That's just the type of nigga he is.
This nigga here telling everything.
But he would know about it.
No, he knows about everything like that because if just like
the nigga said he knows about everything. Big U knows about everything. That's telling. That's telling. That is telling. You saying a nigga know about everything is straight telling. You implicating somebody and something that you're claiming to have done. Run that shit back, man. Y'all hear that shit, man.
Oscars coming up.
Wait,
like,
so Big U was with it?
Money.
He not with it.
What?
He wouldn't be with y'all jacking up an artist.
No, I mean he be in a parking lot. That's just the type of nigga he is.
But he would know about it.
No, he knows about everything like that because if just like you beefing with a nigga and I fuck with you.
Yeah.
Automatically off top, I'm beefing with that same nigga because that's just how the shit is. It's like I'm not gonna let nobody talk shit about you, and that make me look like a bitch, or it makes me feel weird because how comfortable can you be talking shit about a nigga that I fuck with to me? You get what I'm saying? True. And the rules of it is like bro, we gonna lay you down, we gonna get you. Why you think at All-Star Weekend everybody get robbed? Why you think all the rappers that go to LA always get killed? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's because nigga it be backdoor moments.
So if Megan had that 50 piece, or Ross was like, yo, you know what I mean? I can't afford it right now. He in the trunk.
Yeah, of course.
Damn.
Like we grabbed a nigga and took him outside and we waited.
Wait, for real?
Yeah,
nah, this is great. Yo, can anybody corroborate this?
Man, you better ask Gilly. Shit, Gilly
know?
No, Gilly got stripped down by the homies because of
You're
Big
lying.
U.
Wait, Gilly?
Yeah, the homie Rose and them stripped.
We're talking about Gilly.
The niggas naming names. The homie Rose and them. The niggas naming names.
The kid, we're talking about the guy with the podcast. We're
Yeah,
talking
of
about
course.
$1 million worth of
Kid.
game.
He got his son stripped down, and they stripped down Gilly.
What do you, like, for what? Like, what do you mean?
That's just how it goes. Like everybody telling
That's
me.
some real shit?
No, real shit. They stripped him down. Stripped him and his son down. And then Gilly is being a hoe ass nigga and letting the shit ride. He said he on Big U comment talking about, oh, they saying you robbed me. Ha ha ha. Nigga. The homie that did it telling you he robbed you. And you didn't do nothing about it. Nigga took you and laid down your son, nigga, and you laughing with the nigga that set the play up.
Damn, so basically you're saying that if I go to LA, do not check in with Big U. I'm gonna get robbed and stripped. That's
Probably.
Definitely.
Jesus Christ.
You heard what he just said. If I go to LA, don't check in with Big U because I'm going to get robbed. This nigga said definitely. Y'all hear that shit, right? Come on, man.
Do not check in with Big U. I'm gonna get robbed and stripped. That's
Probably.
You laughing with the nigga that set the play up.
Damn, so basically you're saying that if I go to LA, do not check in with Big U. I'm gonna get robbed and stripped. That's
Probably.
Definitely.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Big U must hate you, man.
No, he can't hate me because shit. If you hate me, you hate yourself. You playing with the motherfucking devil. I heard Wack on the interview talking about
shit?
what I.
Do you hear this shit, though? Do you hear this shit? If you hate me, you playing with the devil. But his girl want niggas to pray for him, support him, right? While he going through this situation, and you want niggas to feel sympathy for you. When y'all did what y'all did to Marciano, y'all beat him, robbed him, pistol whipped him, and stripped him, right? And y'all want us to feel sad for a nigga because he got picked up? Hey, listen, when you doing shit like this, right? And you robbing people, beating people, ain't nobody feeling sorry for you getting picked the fuck up, man. This ain't hustling, trying to make $1, nigga. This is committing acts of violence on your own people, right? And these niggas want people to feel sorry for them. And we ain't gonna act like this nigga didn't just snitch on Big U. We ain't acting like that now. Straight up.
You was with it?
Money.
You're not with it.
What?
He wouldn't be with y'all jacking up an artist.
No, I mean he be in a parking lot. That's just the type of nigga he is.
Come on, man.
Boy, he would know about it.
No, he knows
Come
about
on, man.
everything like that. Because if just like you beefing with a nigga and I fuck with you,
Yeah.
automatically off top, I'm beefing with that same nigga because that's just how the shit is. It's like I'm not gonna let nobody talk shit about you, and that make me look like a bitch, or it makes me feel weird because how comfortable can you be talking shit about a nigga that I fuck with to me? You get what I'm saying? True. And the rules of it is like bro, we gonna lay you down. We gonna get you. Why you think at All-Star Weekend everybody get robbed? Why you think all the rappers that go to LA always get killed? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's because nigga it be backdoor moments.
So if Megan had that 50 piece or Ross was like, yo, you know what I mean? I can't afford it right now. He in the trunk.
Yeah, of course.
Damn.
Like we grabbed a nigga and took him outside and we waited.
Wait, for real?
Yeah,
Nah, this is yo, can anybody corroborate this?
Man, you better ask Gilly. Shit, Gilly
know?
You know, Gilly got stripped down by the homies because of
You're
Big
lying. Wait, Gilly?
Yeah, the homie Rose and them stripped.
We're talking about Gilly the kid. We're talking about the guy with the podcast. We're talking about $1 million worth of game.
Yep. He got his son stripped down and they stripped down Gilly.
What do you like for what? Like what? What do you mean?
That's just how it goes. Like everybody telling me.
That's some real shit?
No, real shit. They stripped him down. Stripped him and his son down. And then Gilly is being a hoe ass nigga and letting the shit ride. He said he on Big U comment talking about, oh, they saying you robbed me, ha ha ha. Nigga, the homie that did it telling you he robbed you and you didn't do nothing about it. Nigga took you and laid down your son, nigga, and you laughing with the nigga that set the play up.
Nigga straight name dropping, right? And then say, you laughing with the nigga that set the play up. Y'all hear this shit now. He's referring to Big U. Y'all laughing with the nigga that set the play up. Now he talking to Gilly with that. But this nigga is name dropping everything. Name dropping everything. You can't tell me that ain't snitching.
Damn, so basically you're saying that if I go to LA, do not check in with Big U. I'm gonna get robbed and stripped. That's
Probably.
Definitely.
Jesus Christ. Your Big U must hate you, man.
No, he can't hate me because shit. If you hate me, you hate yourself. You playing with the motherfucking devil.
Now y'all hear that shit, right? Y'all hear that shit, right? Literally. Y'all hear that shit, man. He said if you hate me, you hate yourself because you playing with the devil. Come on, man. This why the nigga ain't getting no damn bail, nigga. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for that shit. Straight up. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for that shit, nigga. You gotta stand on that shit now. You let Wack 100 line you the fuck up. You let Wack 100 line you all the way the fuck up. Wack had this shit planned from Jump Street. Wack be thinking ahead on these niggas. Wack thinks ahead on these niggas. Then the nigga go sit down with Vlad, Adam, and sit there. I'm with the elite. Yeah, y'all can't touch me. It ain't sink in yet that Luce Cannon was lined up to snitch on Big U himself to get the information to Wack so he can snitch. They got shit from every angle on Big U. Big U can, man. Straight up. They got shit from every angle on Big U, man. Facts. I'm telling you right now, right? These niggas definitely played Luce Cannon like a fiddle. Ack played him like a fiddle. Adam was playing him like a fiddle. And Wack was playing him like a fiddle. The dumb nigga that's gonna tell everything in detail about all the fucking crimes. Wack made this nigga feel like, yo, you my right-hand man, nigga. And if you hear the day before they grabbed him, he was on Adam's show saying, the exposers is only me and you, Wack. The exposers is only me and you, Wack. Let's see how Wack handles him now that he's in the feds. Let's see. We gonna see how he handles it. Straight dumb nigga, man. And you know, I appreciate all y'all rock with me, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. We gonna go back into this one right here. Facts. Let's check this shit out. Because Luce was promoted for the fact to line Big U up. Luce don't understand, nigga, that you wasn't promoted because you was loose cannon, nigga, and Wack fucked with you, nigga. You was promoted because it was a bigger agenda, nigga. It was a bigger agenda. It wasn't about loose cannon and Sharice, nigga. That wasn't the motherfucking agenda. Wack used you and your broad to make it feel like y'all were public figures to line Big U to fuck up. And it ain't sunk in her head yet that you about to do some years in jail. You know, it don't sink in when people first get in situation. It's only been a few days. So it hasn't sunk into her that, nigga, you about to do some time in jail, nigga. You really about to do some time. They not just letting you the fuck go. You been out here doing violence, nigga. You been hurting people. You been threatening people. And you been committing these acts in furtherance of IBM. Let's be real now. They gonna supersede the shit out of Luce Cannon's indictment. And it's coming. They're gonna supersede the shit out of Luce Cannon's indictment. And even if this nigga tell, they gonna want some time. They gonna want some time. And if you ain't got no bodies to tell about, nigga, that shit ain't gonna hold no weight. Because they already know all the information that Big U been doing. They already know all the information that you been doing because you express it every day on your YouTube channel. You done fucked up now, nigga. And Wack sitting back, rubbing his hands together, said, I got both of these dumbass niggas. Wack saying to himself, I'm smarter. I'm smarter than these niggas. You gotta understand, right? Wack saying all the niggas that snitching still doing good on the street. Still on the street living, right? So why would he not snitch to keep his freedom when he sees ain't nothing happening to the snitches? The snitches ain't dying. Ain't nobody killing them. What the fuck? You gonna call me a snitch? So what? You gonna say you got my paperwork? So what? You gonna say I lined the nigga up? So what? I still got my freedom, nigga. Y'all better pay attention to this shit, right? Wack know what he doing. Manipulating the shit out of people, destroying our culture, and don't give a fuck. Selfish. Because he landed his ass in a whole bunch of shit. But let's check this one out right here, y'all. Man, I appreciate all y'all rocking with me, man. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share this video, man. This shit right here, deep. Hold up. And I had the spot too. Hold up, y'all.
Damn near like the nigga was gonna be a no-show. When we finally left, by the time we got to the freeway, 15 minutes later, it had.
Hold up.
So when I hear some shit like that, because it was a situation on Sunset. Molly.
Hold up. We ready to play this shit. Hold up.
Product, you get what I'm saying? That's what Big U do. He finesse niggas. He acting
But is
like
that somebody product? Because if Molly Mall provides.
You hear what the nigga said? That's what Big U do. He finesse niggas. That's what Big U do. He finesse niggas.
I came on.
Yeah, but see, people don't understand. Like Big U, he got his name for dealing with like niggas like me. So it's not like he actually doing work or putting in work himself or whatever. He just do it and then put his name on. Same thing like what Marley Marl do. Marley Marl act like he made this beat and take a picture in front of the studio, but actually he's selling you somebody else's product. You get what I'm saying? That's what Big U do. He finesse niggas. He acting
But is
like
that somebody product? Because if Molly Marl provide the workplace, he provide the tools, and he say, "Yo,
And don't
I'm
give
gonna let
nobody
you.
credit.
I'm gonna let you work here, and we're gonna cut this shit up. My influence is gonna bring the artist here to move the product."
Damn.
I never heard Marley say he did some beat.
But what kind of shit are you saying that Big U does
Yeah,
that
we
he
hearing
then
this shit.
stamps but doesn't actually do? You're talking about like street shit?
Yeah, they're like street shit. So basically, say if I go do something in the hood, right, and he knows about it, he'll tell everybody in the hood.
Like it's him.
So like it's him, but then they be calling me. It was like, cuz you just did this, and I'm like, cuz that's like some police shit. Because why would you be telling, if me and you is the only person that know what we did, it shouldn't even go between.
Are you woke, Luce?
Of course.
Are you woke now?
Yeah.
You know why he's putting it out there, right?
Of course.
You got to get that credit from that 7 street contract.
Of course.
Do you hear this shit? Are you woke now, Luce? He got to get the credit from the 7 Street contract. So he's making it look to Luce as Big U is snitching, nigga. So what you doing is okay to talk about it. It's cool now. Get it out now. It's like he's rubbing Luce Cannon's back and say, go ahead and say it, man. Just say it, man. Get it out. It's all good. Straight dumbass nigga. Man, that shit's crazy, boy. Hold up, y'all. I gotta run that back a little bit, man. That shit's crazy, man.
He called Marley back and said, you called Wack? And told Wack, and at this point in time, Marley like,
share
fuck
this
me
video,
calling
man.
Wack.
Hit that like button.
What's up with your homeboys doing me like that? You know, I didn't let your kids stay. I didn't did everything in the world for you. What's up with your... And at that point in time, I think Marley's light came on.
Yeah, but see, people don't understand, like Big U, he got his name for dealing with like niggas like me. So it's not like he actually doing work or putting in work himself or whatever. He just do it and then put his name on. Same thing like what Marley Marl do. Marley Marl act like he made this beat and take a picture in front of the studio, but actually he's selling you somebody else's product. You get what I'm saying? That's what Big U do. He finesse niggas. He acting
But is
like
that somebody product?
Yo, this
Because
shit's
if Marley
crazy.
Marl provide the workplace, he provide the tools, and he say, "Yo,
And don't
I'm
give
gonna let
nobody
you.
credit.
I'm gonna let you work here, and we're gonna cut this shit up. My influence is gonna bring the artist here to move the product." I never heard Marley say he did some beat.
But what kind of shit are you saying that Big U does
Yeah,
that
we
he
hear
then
this shit.
stamps but doesn't actually do? You're talking about like
so
street
no,
shit?
Yeah, they're
Yo.
like street shit. So basically, say if I go do something in the hood, right, and he knows about it, he'll tell everybody in the hood.
Like it's him.
So like it's him, but then they be calling me. It was like, cuz you just did this, and I'm like, cuz that's like some police shit. Because why would you be telling, if me and you is the only person that know what we did, it shouldn't even go between me
Are
and
you woke, Luce?
Of course.
Are you woke now?
Yeah.
You know why he's putting it out there, right?
Of course.
He got to get that credit from that 7 street contract.
Of course. So at the end of the day, it's like, I realized, like, damn, it's 2023 and you got a BlackBerry. Like,
So this is how Wack 100 understood Luce is a dumbass nigga. This is why Wack 100 always was co-signing Luce Cannon having all these Airbnbs, mansions, because it stroked Luce Cannon's ego. This nigga will lie with me to make it look like I got all this shit. So this is my man. I can feel comfortable with telling him anything because he's willing to lie to the public about me having all this shit that I don't really got. And Luce fell for the banana in the tailpipe. This nigga's up here publicly admitting that Big U is extorting niggas, right? Putting pressure on niggas. And Wack is sitting there saying, yeah, that nigga the police though, ain't he? Yeah. So he done tricked Luce Cannon into publicly snitching on Big U because he's telling Luce Cannon that Big U is a snitch. God damn. Are y'all paying attention to that shit? He done publicly got Luce Cannon to snitch on Big U by influencing Luce Cannon that Big U is a snitch. God damn. God damn.
Like they didn't even
How long have I been asking you about that BlackBerry?
Since 2015.
So that's the phone that he got.
Yeah, his name in the contract. 7th Street Division issued him a BlackBerry as a police issue phone to report all gang violence in his grid area. And this is an annual contract. If he doesn't produce, then they take it. He's been having a contract 10, 11 years. He did such a great job. He went from $550,000 a year. They gave him a $440,000 bonus. We sent the contract. But listen, fuck all that.
I'm gonna tell you that's a lie. That's a lie because the feds said that Big U had the contracts from the city, and Big U said that they stopped giving him the contracts because niggas started hating on him. You understand what I'm saying? So Wack used that to put that in the same field as this is why the nigga was snitching and he's getting paid straight up for snitching from the city. You see how Wack is using reverse psychology? This nigga's using a hell of a game, right? On a dumb nigga. But a real nigga that had street smarts, which we know Luce Cannon don't have, would have seen this shit. Like, come on, bro. Why you trying to play on my intelligence, nigga? But Luce couldn't see this shit.
Yeah. So basically, it's like, cause he'll be like he'll manipulate things. Like we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get that? Oh, well, we're going to just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But cuz it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns. And when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that. And I didn't catch on. So it was like, I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because
this is high tech shit.
I'm his right hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? And then
he said, I'm his right hand man. So when it comes down to dirt, I'm gonna get it, right? And Wack sitting there like, this is high tech shit. All he doing is saying, yeah, you saying all this shit where I can easily go back and point to what you said, and I don't have to remember what you said. I can point directly to it. Yo, he said it right here. Check it out. Luce Cannon didn't even see the play, nigga. Luce Cannon was the jukes the whole fucking time. Nigga couldn't even see that he was the fucking jukes the whole entire time. Facts. This shit here is ill. This is some ill shit.
Like one day,
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was gonna make dude give him 20 for getting it back.
Of course.
And kept you out of it.
Of course. He did that to when I did that to Meek Mills and Rick Ross.
What'd you do to them?
So
the club when you sweated them in the club.
Yeah.
Dude, and Meek and Rick have no idea that Draw sent you at him.
Yeah. No, yeah, they sent that because I called Ross.
Listen to Wack now. Meek and Rick have no idea that Draws sent you at him. No idea now. These is on public platforms, nigga. If you thinking Wack 100 is not the police, you tripping like a motherfucker. You tripping, nigga. You are tripping. Listen to that shit there. This shit is just ill, man. And it's elementary, honestly, but it's just right in your face. Cause the nigga doing it and don't even give a fuck.
Dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. Do you get what I'm saying? And then, like, One
So
day,
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was gonna make dude give him 20 for getting it back,
of course,
and kept you out of it.
of course, he did that to when I did that to Meek Mills and Rick Ross.
What'd you do to them?
So,
The club when you sweated him in the club.
yeah,
Dude, and Meek and Rick have no idea that Draw sent you at him.
Yeah.
no, yeah, they sent that because I called Ross. I'm like, Ross,
Boy, this shit getting crazy.
drop off the 50,000, and we're gonna let Meek live on Crib. So Ross dropped off the 50,000, and so me and the homies we go back. He stopped answering the phone. He stopped picking up and shit like that. And we were like, "What you doing?" Like 2 days later, he called me. He was like, "Oh, nephew, where you at?" And I'm like, "Nigga, where my money at?" And he was like, "Oh, I needed it for bills. I needed it for." I'm like, "What?" Like, cause that's some weird shit. And then he stopped answering the phone because I'm trying to pull up on him. Like, bro, you got to come and see me. And then it's like we were doing a TV show like a while back, right? And I'm on a phone. He FaceTimed me. So he FaceTimed me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, sick. So I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. And I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got, or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it. And that's what fucked me up because my...
If you pay attention, Wack is making sure that he breaks it down to a science. He's making sure that he breaks this shit down. So did you tell him that he called? Did he mention? Did you mention that? Did he call? Oh, nah. Yeah. Like, yo, Wack, this nigga, he's only smart to dumb niggas. Straight up. He's only smart to dumb niggas, man. Played the shit out of the nigga.
cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I could have probably stopped it or it had it.
Stop what? Fuck you mean? That fuck are you talking about?
No, because listen. So after I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like,
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
yeah.
You panic, call Nip. Nip answered the phone.
Yeah, and
You
we
like,
were just
okay.
talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
You don't
Chris
even
picked up.
warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
And
just
30
never knew.
minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
So
all
you
on
think
the
he hit
TV
you
show.
a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early because
You hear this shit? It's like he want to make sure he identifies what part Big U played in this shit. And Luce Cannon is like, yeah. He hit me a little too early. Yeah, he hit me a little too early. But the nigga's so dumb, he couldn't understand it. The nigga's so stupid, he couldn't understand it. And he's allowing Wack to put the battery in his back to just spill everything out. Come on, man. Y'all gotta see this shit. Hit that like button, man. If you rocking with SBGB TV, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. We breaking down facts, man. This nigga was a witness in getting information, snitching, and the police are going to use both of these interviews that I played because they're online now. They're going to use these motherfuckers. And look at Wack. The nigga trying to make sure that he identifies the details in this situation.
the homie Shitty double back 3 times. You get what I'm saying? And first he shot him, boom, go into the alley, came back and shot him, boom. It wasn't good enough, and then he came back and he shot him again. But now it's like
How did he know?
yeah, no, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
it's deep. So it's like I don't know who to trust.
Now let me ask you a question. I heard this. I don't know how true it is. I heard that Shitty and Nipsey had a fight.
Yeah, they had
prior to a couple weeks before that.
They had a fight like a week before that. When they had a fight, you know, Shitty ain't known for fighting.
Yeah, not at all.
He known
not at
for
all. Yeah.
doing the other thing. So at the end of the day, it's like Nipsey beat him up. Nipsey is what's like 6'4", 6'5". Shitty is like 5'5", 5'6". You get what I'm saying? Like frails. Like he get high.
So there was already some friction there.
Yeah, it was already friction because of like some police telling shit and.
Now let me ask you something, bro, because you know they gon'. I know you. See, you don't say nothing. You kind of like me in a way. You don't say nothing unless.
But the homies know. So it's like, it's not like I'm saying something that they don't know. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, it's like you telling me, oh, I'm fucking with the police or whatever like that, trying to smooth your background out. So I'm like, on 6-0, I'm going to expose your buster ass neighborhood crib. And if a nigga take it any type of way, they could get at me or I'll pull up and get at them. It's
Niggas snitching publicly and then say, if a nigga take it any way, he can pull up and get at me or I'll get at them. These niggas don't know what side of the field they want to be on, right? Do y'all niggas want to be gangsters or y'all want to be police? They don't know. But they running around these streets, right? Doing stupid shit. And the police know all the information because they telling the shit. These niggas is retarded, nigga. Straight up. But Wack played this nigga like a fucking fiddle.
It's like,
so you pretty much saying he called you, told you Nip got killed. You called Nip in a panic. He answered the phone. When you hear his voice, you like, well, Nip ain't dead. But you don't warn him what he said. 30 minutes later, you get a call after the fact, Nip dead.
Yeah, it's just like with Draco. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to the bitch ass nigga Ralphie the plug. Draco
was my nigga.
Yeah, he told me the day before the lineup. He was like, I don't feel comfortable.
I waited on the nigga 4 hours.
Yeah, because he was telling me to come, but you was like, you waited on him for like 4 hours and stuff like that.
His brother then was up there. We was up there 70 deep because I had True Car, Coyote, and Game.
But you were trying to meet up with Draco?
Yeah, that's my nigga.
Yeah.
We was already up there, so I knew it was some shit going on. So I'm telling his brother, tell Draco get at his time, he can move with us. Because I had like 70 passes because I had 3 different artists. Game headline and I had.
Hey, listen, man. When you hear this shit, right? It lets you know what it is, man. Straight up. Nigga was straight police, man. Wack been working, right? And he been working hard. Infiltrating all types of situations, man. And I gotta say that, and it's facts, man. This nigga's always in the middle of every fucking thing, but he don't go to jail. He's always in the middle. His name comes up in the middle of everything. But the nigga don't go to jail. That tell you what it is right there. And, you know, I'm like, you can't convince me that this nigga ain't working. Straight up. You couldn't convince me. And that's facts. You couldn't convince me.
Yes, he must have called you back. Or called Marty back. He called Marty back and said, you called Wack? And told Wack, and at this point in time, Marty like, fuck me calling Wack. What's up with your homeboys doing me like that? You know, I didn't let your kids stay. I didn't did everything in the world for you. What's up with your... And at that point in time, I think Marty's light came on.
Yeah, but see, people don't understand, like Big U, he got his name for dealing with like niggas like me. So it's not like he actually doing work or putting in work himself or whatever. He just do it and then put his name on. Same thing like what Marley Marl do. Marley Marl act like he made this beat and take a picture in front of the studio, but actually he's selling you somebody else's product. You get what I'm saying? That's what Big U do. He finesse niggas. He acting
but is that somebody product? Because if Marley Marl provide the workplace, He provide the tools, and he say, "Yo,
And don't
I'm
give
gonna let
nobody
you.
credit.
I'm gonna let you work here, and we're gonna cut this shit up. My influence is gonna bring the artists here to move the product."
This shit crazy. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share button, and subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, share button, and subscribe button, man. Straight up. You know I appreciate all y'all that rock with me. You hear me? Straight up. Appreciate all y'all, man. Straight up. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Yo,
You gotta turn your TV down. You gotta turn your TV down.
we the police, we the feds on the VAB interview.
Yeah, I played that one yesterday. Yes,
Man, that
sir.
nigga been working, man.
Yeah, Wack
All
definitely
these
working.
fools don't see this shit.
Yeah, hey, listen, we calling it out every day, man. I've been dropping this shit left and right. I'm letting people know what it is.
Yeah, I've been watching you. I just been waiting for somebody to really go at this nigga.
And you see, we ain't stopping.
Yeah, I've been watching it.
I appreciate you, brother. Stay locked in.
For sure.
You know, I appreciate all y'all that rock with me. You hear me? If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video, man. The line open, man. We here. The line is open. Let me know how y'all feel about this shit, right? From what we see, Wack was putting the battery in Luce Cannon's back to self-snitch and to snitch on Wack 100 while promoting that shit. Luce Cannon just couldn't see it. You know, he felt like Wack was doing him a favor by introducing him to all these different stages so that it can get his name bigger. But Wack was only putting this nigga in a predicament to line himself up and to line Big U up. That was the whole motive for Wack fucking with Luce Cannon. Straight up. That was the whole motive now. And if anybody can't see this shit, you gotta be blind. Luce Cannon got picked up in an indictment, right? Big U got picked up, right? But Wack is saying everybody else is snitching. Why they're snitching? Wack said Big U was being paid $400 and something thousand a year by them people. The feds ain't paying nobody fucking $500,000 a year to be the fucking police. They're not even paying Wack that much. Let's be real. They're not even paying Wack that much money. But Wack is coming up with his own theories because he knows Big U is getting paid by the city, having contracts and shit like that, right? You gotta understand this shit. He's using things that are publicly in the air to make the narrative exactly what he wants it to be. I want y'all to pay attention to this shit. And I break this shit down for y'all consistently. You hear me? I break it down to the T. Wack 100 is working, man. And he's working hard. So now he's on to making sure somebody else looks like the police. That's his objective. Every day he wakes up, he's there to make somebody look like the police. To make sure that when you look at him, you're skeptical. Is he the police or is he not the police? Well, he keep coming up with everybody's paperwork. How the nigga, you know, and he's saying this person's lying and this person's the police. Is he really the police? No. The nigga's doing that to make it look like he's not the police, man. Straight up. This nigga been working for a long time, man. But now, a lot of people are paying attention and see it, but I'm just articulating this shit and I'm pinpointing and I'm picking this shit out deep. This is why Wack 100 called me that first day. The first day I started talking about no jumper situation, Wack called ASAP. He said, this nigga here is talking on point. There's niggas out there that got information they talking about Wack, but I break down Wack's character to the fucking T. I detail and show you how this nigga's working. Everything he does, he contradicts himself. But he doesn't care that he's working at all. That nigga don't care. He's gonna do the smoke and mirrors until it's up. And then he's gonna be like, fuck it. Hey, so what? I don't care. I told, so what? But as long as he's able to convince people to make them look like, oh, maybe the nigga's not snitching by using people to put information out there to get you to think how he wants you to think, he's going to continue to do it. But what we going to do is we going to continue to show the world. That's one thing Wack is not going to be able to befriend me. I don't know, how he's done other people in the past that has came and said things about him. He's not going to be able to befriend me. It's impossible. And he knows that. He's tried it several different ways. He doesn't have the ability to befriend me because I'm not looking for friends. So that shit that he's able to run on niggas, it don't work with me. And I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me. You hear me? If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button and share this video. DZ breaks this shit down to the T, man. Wack played the manipulation game on Luce Cannon to get him and Big U the fuck up out of here. Ain't that some shit? Used the nigga that said Wack don't want to get down with me, right? Wack can't do nothing with me, right? Use that same nigga to bring everybody the fuck down. God damn. If niggas don't see this boy, I don't know what to show you. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Big Steve BNB.
What's
Calling
going
from
on,
Los
Big
Angeles,
Steve?
California.
What's happening, my
Going on,
brother?
man? Hey, I got an exclusive for you right now. I just talked to Wack about 15 minutes ago.
Okay.
Right.
What'd he say?
So let me play a little bit for the people to hear, and I want you to hear this. Just a little bit.
I don't hear nothing, Big Steve.
Well, you don't hear it?
Nah, I don't hear nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to send it to you.
Yeah, just send it to me, man, and I'll check it out. And
Okay, for sure.
I appreciate it, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This nigga here been running game on Luce the whole time. This nigga know Luce ain't got shit. Wack 100 knows Luce ain't got shit. He just said they signed a $5 million deal together. This is what he just told us. They signed a $5 million deal together. We got all these millions of dollars of deals and shit like that, right? But Luce went to the motherfucking bail hearing without an attorney. Come on, man. PD, court appointed. He ain't going there with no fucking big dog. But you just signed all these $1 million of deals. You got all these mansions. You got all this Airbnb shit. You got all these Subway shit. But you ain't got high motherfucking power legal representation. All you telling your girl is to do content. And we all know, nigga, right? With a case like this, where the files are sealed, your attorney would tell you, stay the fuck off the internet, dude. Stay the fuck off the internet. Right now ain't the time to be on the internet. But pay attention to his girl. She wants to upload every phone call that they have from jail. Are you stupid? So you think the police, the DA, is not paying attention? Let's be fucking real, man. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Yeah, this Big L, man. I just want to know why, man. Ain't nobody spanked Wack 100 ass yet, bruh. This nigga out here working with the police and shit. Why ain't nobody spanked Wack 100, man? I just wanted to put my 2 cents in, man. I appreciate what you're doing, man. And I'm holding you down. I appreciate your show, man.
I appreciate you, my brother. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, man, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video, man. You gotta understand, right? Wack been working for a long time, nigga. Straight up. Wack moves a certain way. He's able to manipulate people, flunkies, right? But you gotta understand, whoever's around Wack, he's trying to manipulate you into situations to line your ass up. We gonna see if 600 is next. Or is he smart enough to just keep working with Wack? Or is Wack gonna put him in the trick bag? Cause we know these niggas is working like a motherfucker. This shit here, me seeing this shit, right? There would be no fucking way that a nigga could do some shit like this to me and I don't see this shit. But we all know what we dealing with, man. Loose cannon. This is why Wack said, no matter what, Luce, I will never go back and forth with you on the internet. Pay attention now. This is why Wack 100 said, Loose cannon, I will never go back and forth with you on the internet. God damn. Swoo. Hey, y'all know I break this nigga's character down to the T, man. And you know I appreciate everybody that rock with me. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, y'all. Hit that like button. Share this video. The way I break this shit down, people need to see this. People need to see the way I break this shit down. Because I break it down for people to understand this shit. There is no way that Wack is not working with them people. Straight up. And I know the nigga hates it that I'm enlightening the people the way I am breaking it down because he see people paying attention to me, right? I know he hate this shit. That shit he been doing, we gonna keep calling this shit out. Gotta get the cancer out of there. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Calling in from the West Coast. You saying some real shit.
What's going on? How you doing today, my brother?
I'm doing good, my brother. I'm just trying to figure out what you saying. Like, how do you know everything about people you don't mess with?
Are you asking me or are you saying about Wack?
No, Wack.
Yeah, I agree with that.
How do you know?
You know why? Because he working.
Yeah, but like but you're this street figure, right? You the big Pyro. Don't nothing move unless I say. I give guns to Crips. And ain't no law enforcement ever came to you about that. But as soon as you say Big U, now everything turned to him. As soon as he said it.
Yeah,
Have you noticed that?
Listen, his whole motive was to get Luce
Big
Cannon.
U out the picture.
Yes, and he got Luce Cannon out the picture too. It was a 2-for-1. Using the
Yeah,
nigga to do it.
two-for.
Yeah.
Because now he got some dude named 600. Wow. Like, I would know if I've ever seen him. He's huge. Never. But how do you know this much information?
Straight working, man. You already know, man. You know I appreciate you calling in
Well,
too, man.
Thank you. Because, like, I want you to say, I don't want to be the one to be like, them motherfuckers, woo. They out here with the people. Not our people, but the people. And you keep doing, man, stay on that MF and that.
I appreciate you calling in, brother. Stay locked in.
Yes, sir.
You know I appreciate all y'all that rock with me. You hear me? If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button and share this video. Straight up. We've been watching Wack do this shit. And Wack understands when you go to the next subject, niggas don't really pay attention to the last situation. On to the next. This is why he's flipping different situations daily. He's talking about this person's paperwork, talking about that person's paperwork, talking about this situation, that situation. But we got to make sure that we stay on top of the details of what this Joker's doing. All he's doing is poisoning the people, right? That's it. This nigga is the cancer to the black community. It's spreading. That's all he is. He's the cancer to the black community. This shit is just spreading. Straight up. And we want to make sure that we enlighten everybody. We want to enlighten everybody that has any doubt in their mind about what this nigga's doing. Because he had Luce Cannon fooled. Tell a nigga, hey, yo, we going to go on these platforms, right? And I'm going to make sure you get big, right? I'm going to make sure everybody know who you are. I'm going to make sure that your name ring. Because Luce Cannon thought he was a big player on the internet the whole time. Wack 100 was lining this bull the fuck up. Nigga thought he was a big player on the internet, but the whole time, nigga, you were being lined up. And what I think though, right, with this takedown that happened a few days ago, Luce Cannon must have been on his phone talking left field about Wack 100. He must have been on his phone talking left field about Wack 100. Besides what he was doing, uploading them videos, right? He was talking left field, whereas though he might have been talking like he really wanted to get at Wack, but you know, we know he lies a lot, right? And he might have been doing that, right? But at the same time, the nigga was being played. SBGB TV, it's a live calling show. State your name, where you calling in from.
What's up, Daisy? This H from the town.
What's going on, my guy?
I just want to salute you, man. You keep your foot on their neck. Don't stop. You hear me?
I
There's people that
appreciate it.
support you and love what you're doing, and what you said is right. It's we about our people. No, it's about our people. And one thing I noticed, they don't involve anything. They don't have nothing going on for the youth. You're doing all this out here, running around. At least Big U, whatever you're accused of is what it is. But he was about the youth. He's about the kids. So it's going to be some children that come and stand up and say, Big U, you know what I'm saying? It's a community thing. It's more that they're a lot selfish, and they really were scared of Big U. But I just want to say to you, keep your foot on their neck. Don't stop.
You know what I mean?
I
It's people
appreciate it.
that support you, bro.
I
Keep doing your
appreciate
thing,
it.
bro.
Appreciate all y'all, man.
Man, you already know.
Facts. Hold on, let me see if I can get that caller back on there. Let me see if I can get the caller back on there. See if I can get the caller back on there. I'll try and get the caller back on there. Hold up.
Yo.
SBGB TV, it's a live
Hello?
call-in show. What's happening?
Hello?
SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. What's going on?
What's going on, man? How you doing? This is Infinity Studios calling out of the San Fernando Valley, motherfucking North Hollywood to be exact. I just want to comment up on what the subject. Put my little 2 cents in.
Yes, sir. You gotta make sure you turn your TV down for me, though, bro.
All right, I got I'm stepping out of the room with it, man. I've been sitting up there checking out this whole Wack 100 situation, you know what I'm saying? And I knew Wack was working with them people for the longest time. Man, you can tell the way, see, that boy, Luce Cannon, he a little bit slow. You know what I'm saying? And he like one of them boys that, you know, that you can put a key in his back and get that man to do pretty much anything. So, you know, when he got out from up under Big U, you know, he looked to Wack for that next father figure type of situation, and then Wack just led him right on down into that rabbit hole, man. He got that boy down bad, man.
Facts.
So I mean, I think everybody pretty much knew. You could tell by the way he was coaching them when they was having the interview on how he was talking to him. He was coaching them. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that he got all his shit out. You know what I mean? That shit was like, if you look at it, it seems like interrogation in a kind of way. You know what I mean? That's all I saw from was some kind of interrogation. And Wack was the main man working with him.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know, that's why we called it out the way we did. We all seen it, you know, and, you know, I appreciate you calling in, chiming in on it, brother.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man.
All right.
Stay up.
Appreciate you. You know, I appreciate all y'all that rock with me, you hear me? If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. Y'all know what it is, man. You know, we just break it down and we keep it real, man. And I appreciate all the people that have been rocking with me, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. This right here is us putting the information out there, facts on what we see. You know, I get a platform where, you know, people can chime in on the topic. Not only do I got a voice, y'all got a voice. You understand what I'm saying? And I like it to be like that. I want everybody to have a voice on this situation. This is why I ask y'all to share the video, share the lives, right? These niggas is like cancer to the people, man. They ain't no benefit to us. They cancer, man. And we want to make sure that we pinpoint the cancer for who they are. Ain't no sugarcoating. That shit that Wack trying to run around and do, nigga, that shit is played the fuck out. I'm gonna be real. That shit is played out. Facts. And we want to make sure that everybody sees it the same way. I appreciate you, Unique. For real. Kill. Prayers for Brother Moss. You know what I'm saying? And that indictment is about to come. I'm telling y'all that now. That shit about to come. You see it inside the other indictment. They wanted to make sure that they got that together. And Luce created another case while they was working on the case that they already had him on. So you know damn well they not giving that nigga no bail. Facts. Appreciate the super chat. Corey Gibson. One love. Cause you have authentic from in LA. One love. I live here. I appreciate that, Corey Gibson. Facts. You know, it's all love, man. I try to keep it a beam, man. And, you know, I want to be real with this shit. I ain't, you know, it's jokers that, you know, ain't breaking it down and they not real. It's some people that's happy to be in tune with Wack because they get looked at behind it instead of calling this bullshit out. Nah. I want to call this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Wack call in. Yeah, we going to let him talk, but I'm going to call this shit out as well. And that's facts. And you know, we going to continue to keep it real. We ain't stopping this motherfucker. The wheel's going to turn. We on our way to 8K subscribers. So make sure y'all share this video. Let the people know. Deezy breaking that shit down. Deezy calling it out. If you got any doubt, go look at Deezy. He going to tell you exactly the character of these niggas. Because I come from the street, right? And I don't want nothing to do with the streets. I despise that street shit. But I see this nigga playing mental games with our people that don't really understand how this shit work. You can be a nigga out here running around the street acting like you know how the street work, committing criminal shit. But a nigga that got the mental to understand, like, what the fuck are you doing? You trying to play me? They would see this shit. Luce didn't see it. The nigga got lined up by his op because Wack was initially his op. Him and you, Big U, never rekindled their relationship. So he understood that Big U was treating these niggas like flunkies. Wack understood that, right? And he got to Luce Cannon by letting him know, I'm gonna make you a public figure. That nigga Big U was keeping you in the basement. He was holding back your potential. And I guarantee you, this is what Wack 100 said to him, right? He said, that nigga Big U was holding back your potential. You're bigger than this, right? Appreciate the super chat. Mark Ramo, you said Big U was able to manipulate Luce for years. And we see how unintelligent Big U is. So, of course, Wack had a field day with Luce. And that's facts. Of course, that is facts. That is facts. Wack had a field day with Luce Cannon, man. Yes, he did. Straight up. Because when we see this shit, right? We look at how Wack is so happy about this nigga publicly snitching. Wack happy than a motherfucker. And I see, right? Wack made Luce feel comfortable all the time. Whatever Luce said, Wack agreed with the shit. Whenever Luce was saying something, Wack was like, yeah. And if you pay attention, Luce always said he had 63 Airbnbs. And Wack always said 62. He couldn't remember the damn specific number. He just knew it was 60 something. This nigga got 3 mansions, all that shit. Nigga, you fucking lying. You lying, nigga. Straight up. But we gonna see now, you know, because Luce doing what he doing, with his girl doing the call in from jail, that shit gonna die out. That shit gonna die the fuck out. What the fuck is it? You calling from jail, what you gonna say? You gonna have to start, you know, doing what them people want you to do. Straight up. Appreciate the super chat, Mark Ramo. You said this was like stealing candy from a baby. This was like stealing candy from a baby. Like stealing candy from a baby. Definitely. I agree. I totally agree. And we watched Luce get up there and detail the crimes, man, and made sure that he implicated Big U every time. The nigga said Big U would be out in the car. Big U would be at the house. All the shit that the police was saying inside of the indictment, Luce Cannon was saying it publicly on these platforms. Luce Cannon said, yeah, Big U would be at the house and we would divvy the shit up. We would go through the shit. Then he would give the nigga back the money. We like, what you doing? The police know all this shit. But you know what? When Wack 100 was able to get to Luce Cannon and do what he was doing with Luce Cannon, the police, that Fed said, we got to start using our money now. We got Wack over here getting the information for us, right? So we know how to come at this nigga because Luce Cannon was detailing how to go at Big U and what to do to get to him. So the feds went right over there and got right to him from the way Luce was explaining this shit to Wack 100. So Wack is running this shit back to them people, straight up, right? And they played the game. Straight up. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. What's happening?
DZ.
What's going on, my guy?
What's the deal? What's the deal, my dude? Yo, listen, man. I want to give you your props, bro. I want to thank you for giving us a voice, and I want you to know I'm here with you on this war to expose these bozos. I'm right here with you. I liked it. I subscribed it. No homo, pause, whatever. But I'm with you, my dude. You got me?
I appreciate it, my brother. Definitely stay locked in.
Keep doing your thing.
Yes, sir. Run the table. You said, Wack loved to lead the witness, don't he? Laughing my ass off. He be guiding the hell out of the conversation and making sure you say the right shit or he'll jump fast. Facts. 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 We all see what it is, man. This nigga definitely led the whole situation to destruction. He had a good nigga telling everything. An inside nigga. A nigga that knew all the details about how Big U was doing shit and could corroborate the shit Wack 100 already knew. Because Wack was running with Big U at one time. So he said, I got this nigga here. This is why. And I want y'all to pay attention. When I asked Wack 100, right, why was it okay and for Luce Cannon to go at you like that, right? He said it was all a play, right? I want y'all to pay attention to this shit here. Wack said it was all a play, and me and Luce Cannon knew, so that we was linking up so that he could get away from Big U. This nigga, boy, god damn. Straight up. Straight worked the nigga, man. Straight worked him. Straight worked him. Ah, man. We see what it is, man. Straight facts. And you know, I appreciate all y'all that rock with me, man. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, man, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video, man. This shit be right there in your face, man. Facts. Appreciate the super chat, Mark. You doing a righteous and honorable service, DZ. you're going to save a lot of future victims. Voila, bro. I appreciate that, man. Facts. I'm hoping niggas understand what's going on with him by I'm keeping the pressure on this shit. I'm hoping like I keep reaching people to understand this shit because it's right in your face. This nigga get straight loud later on tonight talking about somebody's paperwork. This nigga will get loud tonight in Clubhouse and start going on somebody else that he says the police. It's mighty funny though that he knows everybody that's the police, but everything he does, he doesn't get held accountable for it. That shit is deep. And share this live, man. Straight up, share this live, man. The people got to see it, man. People got to understand it. Spread the word, man. DZ is letting it be known the character of Wack 100, man. He's breaking it down to the T. He's letting it be known who Wack 100 really is. He's showing you and he's letting you know. Look at this shit. Pay attention. But you got to understand when you committing criminal activities, right? And even if you working with the police, you can see the shit if you really sit on the outside and pay attention to it, especially if you had experience. A nigga with experience sees this shit. And I give the people a platform where they can express this shit the same way I'm expressing it. That's the only thing. I give the people the platform so that they can express this shit the way I do. Yeah, I see it, DZ. Yes, sir. We on it. We letting the people know this nigga's police. And it's the only way by us getting to the cancer if we keep attacking it. We got to play the music over and over so it can get stuck in everybody's head. Because niggas done talked about the nigga before, but it need to be full court press on him for this shit to stick. Straight up. Straight up. And you know I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button and share this video, man. Straight up. Let's get the likes up, man. I appreciate all y'all. Straight up. Yeah, you said it's crazy that the no jumper beatdown is in the paperwork. But let me say this here. Hold on. You said but he's the only one that's free. Rat Wack No 100, aka CS2 back. Been rat for years. I agree. I agree. I agree. Shit get real, man. And I appreciate all y'all rocking with me. You hear me? If you can't see that this nigga is working with them people, you blind now. That big takedown, and then we know the no jumper situations in the paperwork too. That indictment's about to come. That indictment is about to come. That indictment is about to come. And Wack 100 made it his business, right? To call in here and explain how he didn't have no association with it. The nigga said, one man, one gun, referring to Luce Cannon as having the strap. He said, you got to talk to Luce Cannon about that. You didn't see me strip nobody, beat nobody. You didn't see me do anything. And when I reminded him about the step back, hey man, I stepped back to let them men talk. I let these brothers talk. I had nothing to do with that. So he made sure that he detailed over and over that I didn't have nothing to do with that on my live. And then 3 days later, Wack told Luce Cannon to call in. Now, we all know how tight them niggas was, how Wack was using it, right? When Luce Cannon called in, I said, yeah, Wack just called in the other day, right? I know you seen it. He said, no, I didn't. That's because Wack told him, don't say that I told you to call in, just call in. But the nigga was so slow, it was Wack lining him up some more to talk about the case publicly. Wack took him straight on the internet and told him, go on your page and continue to talk about this shit. The police said you went on your page and talked about it. Wack put the battery in the nigga back to line him up. Nigga couldn't see it. Now he's saying Big U told on Luce. No, nigga, you told on Luce, nigga. Stop that shit, Wack. You told on Luce Cannon. Luce Cannon definitely self-snitched, line Big U up snitching, yes. But you were the person, Wack, that orchestrated that whole shit. Wack was in the motherfucking house jumping for joy when he got Luce Cannon to side with him, man. And as time goes on while Luce is in there locked up, he might come to some sense to know that Wack lined him the fuck up. When this no jumper indictment go down, we gonna see if Wack is indicted on anything. We gonna see now. And if he isn't indicted on anything, he's gonna say, I didn't do anything. And everybody know the nigga came up with a fake contract, involved his company, 100 Entertainment. He involved his company with a fake contract from Dosh Network, right? That we know the contract don't exist. It was some shit that Travis Ford put together, right? So you better understand, right? When this shit go down, they gonna go see Travis Ford. Everybody gotta get seen. It's a lot of involvement, right? Jay Reed was the middleman for Travis Ford to get the deal done, right? He was trying to push it through. And it was all to deal with Wack 100. Wack said Luce Cannon had a percentage of the deal. So if Wack 100 doesn't get indicted with the no jumper situation, like Luce Cannon and his IBM Bulls gonna get indicted, you know Wack is gonna spin that motherfucker some more. This shit here, boy, is right in your face. It's right in your face, man. And this is why I always told y'all, right? I will never talk to them niggas off a line. Ever. I always said this shit. I will never talk to Wack and Luce Cannon off the air, because I want everybody to hear the same conversation. I don't want nothing to be discussed whereas though Wack will switch the topic while we're talking about something and then get me engaged in a conversation and then hang up the phone and say I said this. I know this nigga's game. I know this nigga's game, boy. Straight up. I know this nigga's game. And that's his current wife. That's not his ex-wife. Approved unto God. That is his current wife. The girl that is doing the post on Luce Cannon's page is Luce Cannon's girlfriend. That's not Luce Cannon's wife. You understand that, right? I hope the world understands that. Just because she's saying that that's his wife, is not his wife. I done put the marriage certificate up there for the world to see it. And we're going to run that again this week coming. We gonna run that shit again this week coming. Sharice is not Luce Cannon's wife. That's his girlfriend, the mother of his child. His wife is Jasmine Gigi. That's Luce Cannon's wife. So stop thinking that Sharice is his wife. No, she's not. Just because she got a ring on her finger does not mean that's his wife. I want y'all to understand that shit. They both are liars. Luce Cannon and Sharice are liars. They are liars. They want attention from the people. They want to be famous. They don't have a truthful bone in their body. I want y'all to pay attention to that shit. When they got together, just like Gigi said, it was two dummies looking for fame. And they fitted in well together. Straight up. Yeah. Jay, I'm the one that read the paperwork, Jay. I read the whole motherfucking indictment on here. I read it. I sat there for a couple hours and read that 100 and something page indictment. I read it to everybody. Gotta go check that live out, man. I read that shit. Yeah. And this is why I'm telling y'all, right? I'm sitting there letting y'all know that the investigation for No Jumper is almost complete. They about to come down with the indictment. I'm telling y'all this. I'm sitting there telling y'all. The investigation for the No Jumper situation is damn near complete. They're about to come with the indictment. It's coming. So just look out for this shit. It's about to hit the fan. Straight up. And that's facts. Yeah, the girl Sharice, she's Fufafi. Straight up. She's a liar just like Luce Cannon. She is Fufafi. Straight up. So she's telling people that's my husband. No, it's not your husband. You're lying. You're lying. You know, she got to keep the content going. She got to keep the content going. So we going to see about this No Jumper shit if Wack 100 is going to be in this indictment. That's what we going to see. Because we all know Wack 100 orchestrated this shit. Wack 100 orchestrated the whole shit. That No Jumper shit happened because Wack 100. Straight up. We all know Luce Cannon is a flunky. He is Wack 100's flunky. He used to be Big U's flunky. Now he's Wack 100's flunky. So it all came from Wack 100. Straight up. So we're going to see if Wack 100 is in this indictment that's about to come out. And we all looking and we waiting to see here, nigga. Yeah. We all looking to see here if Wack is going to be in this indictment. Huh? We want to know. My nigga Wack. We want to know. The Big Paru. We want to know. Straight up. We want to know. Yeah. But we all know what it is, man. And you know, I appreciate all y'all that rock with me, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. SBGB TV is a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
What's up, man? This is Chiefs. I'm from Tower, Virginia, and I want to chime in on this. What's going on with this No Jumper situation here?
What's going on, my guy?
Man, you know what? I look at it like this. I look at it like all these people are the police folks, man. Wack 100's a policeman. All them people, that whole setup is a precinct. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Can you turn your TV down for me, my brother?
Yes.
I appreciate you.
Word. So, that's my take on the whole situation. All of it was a setup, and for the whole time they've been saying that they was going to arrest dude, the Brick Baby character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They've been ratting the whole time. Now it's just caught up with them. That's all that's going on.
Yeah, and it's definitely, you know, in the people's eyes now, and they trying to still, you know, put the smoke and mirrors up, but we not letting it lie down.
And I wonder why other content creators are letting it go by like this. I mean, you can obviously, it's so obvious right now that people that go there on that show get set up. The daggone the 5'5" cuz dude, you know, the other dude, he just got locked up. Now these people, all the Crips done got locked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And being that daggone Wack 100, he a blood, it only makes sense.
Yeah. You said the 4 extra, Crip Mac, now Luce Cannon, and the whole 60s.
All of them Crips.
Yeah.
And I wonder why brothers keep going up there and they ain't seeing the game. They ain't seeing what's really going on, all for some clout. I didn't know 4 Extra had children, man. I didn't know he had a girl. I didn't know he had a whole family. These cats got family. I just found out today that Brick Baby got a baby and a woman. And he just bought his daughter a car. You know what I mean? Yeah. So these dudes, they playing with this white man and he's just setting them up left and right, yo.
I appreciate you calling in, my brother. Stay locked in.
Appreciate you and thanks a lot.
Yes, sir. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Man, what's the word, man? I'm watching this shit live. This is Irv from Flint, Michigan.
What's going on? Did you subscribe to the channel, my brother?
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it, man. What's good with you? Let's talk about it.
Man, I've been watching this stuff, man. Just sit back, man. I'm in Michigan, so you know what I'm saying. I ain't biased no way, but it seems like it's a lot of snitching going on them ways, man.
Most definitely, you know, they self-snitching, they snitching on other people, and Wack 100 is the head of the motherfucking master splinter.
Nah, you ain't lying, bro. I've been watching this shit for a little minute. It's just crazy work, bro. Yeah. I don't understand, bro. These niggas ain't gangster no more. Niggas record phone conversations. You know what I'm saying? Talking about open murder cases. I don't know what's wrong with niggas.
Yeah, man. You see what it is, man. And, you know, we're going to continue to expose it, man. You know, and I definitely appreciate you calling in, my brother.
Nah, real shit. I appreciate you, bro. Keep doing your thing, bro.
Yes, sir. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button and share this video. I appreciate all y'all that rock with me. You hear me? Hit that like button and share this video, man. The people know what it is, man. Straight up. Straight up. Yeah. And, you know, so if we think about this, right? I do want to, you know, say this, right? Wack 100 says Big U didn't pull the trigger, right? He says he knows this. And I know who did. So are we paying attention though that Brick Baby and Luce Cannon didn't want to talk about that because either they know who did or did they themselves have involvement with that part of the situation? Let's think about that, you know? Let's really think about that, man. I want y'all to think about that one there. Luce Cannon and Brick Baby didn't want to talk about that shit. They said, oh, both of them. Y'all seeing this shit, right? So, you know what I'm wondering? What if when they linked up with each other, that they had a conversation about that and the feds know about that conversation? Now let's think about that one together, because Wack 100 says he knows who the person is. And did Luce Cannon tell him? Did Luce Cannon tell Wack 100 who the actual shooter was of the situation that they implicated Big U with being involved with? God damn. They locked Brick Baby up and Luce Cannon at the same time, and both of these niggas didn't want to talk about that homicide. Woo! I wonder, do y'all think about that? And Wack 100 says, I know who did it. God damn it. Boy, that nigga Wack 100 is the police, nigga. All you gangster niggas out there on the West Coast, all you gangster niggas out there across the world, you better watch out for that nigga Wack 100. God damn. That there sent the buzzer off in my motherfucking head. God damn. Pay attention to that, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention to that closely. Luce Cannon and Brick Baby did not want to talk about that homicide. Huh? Hold up now. We got to sit here and think about that together. But Wack 100 says Big U didn't do it. I know who did. Ain't that some shit? So if Wack 100 knows who did it, right? He already informed the feds. I'm telling you that right now. I want to tell y'all that right the fuck now. Woo! Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know your boy Deezy be going into this shit. You hear me? Deezy going into this shit. Luce Cannon and Brick Baby, they were fucking terrified. Both of these niggas were terrified when they said something about the homicide. This nigga want to talk about open murders. They both said the same exact thing. Now I want y'all to share this live, man. Hit that like button. Straight up. Share this live. Both of these niggas didn't want to talk about that homicide, and they both had the same reaction. Damn. Are they gonna come with an indictment for either Brick Baby or Luce Cannon for the homicide? Huh? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Oh shit. That one sent the motherfucking chill through me right there, y'all. That one sent a chill. I'm sitting there paying attention now. Both of these niggas had a hell of reaction to 600 and Wack 100 talking about that homicide. And we all know that homicide happened in 2021. Luce Cannon and Brick Baby was fucking with Big U around that time. Woo! Shit! Ha! It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. God damn it! SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
CMD, New Jersey.
What's going on, my guy?
What's up, bro?
What's goody?
I just want to give you your props on calling these fake gangsters out with all this picking and choosing on who they want to do it to with the snitching and all of that. You hear me?
I appreciate you.
Camden, New Jersey, bro. That's where I'm from.
I
Picking and
appreciate you.
choosing, snitching. I got you with that Wack 100 shit. And the rest of them, Brick Baby and all that. You hear me?
I appreciate you calling in, my brother. Stay locked in.
You already, bro.
If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. Hey, Mark, I appreciate the super chat. A-Trade Gangster Crips and Rolling 60 Crips been fighting for decades, and it took Wack 100 5 months to close the chapter on the 60s. Damn. Woo! Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, listen. I want to say this, man. If Luce Cannon talked to Wack 100 about any homicides that he did, Luce Cannon ain't never coming the fuck home. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. You hear me? It's really, really funny how they grabbed these niggas the day after, no jumper, when Adam had a fucking suit on, and Wack 100 had to fall out. It was time. I'm done with this nigga. So I'm getting to look at it like that. Wack said, I'm done with this nigga. Y'all can come get him. I'm done. Woo! God damn. Hey, Luce, you done fucked up. Hey, Sharice, Sweetie, done fucked up. Oh, shit. Motherfucking wheels turning like a motherfucker. Wheels turning like a motherfucker. Wheels turning like a motherfucker. God damn. I'm sitting there thinking, and I want y'all to share this motherfucking live. That's what it is, y'all. Y'all understand that's what it is, right? Do y'all understand that's what it is? I hope y'all understanding that that's what it is. See, Fresh, appreciate that. My brother, I appreciate that. Appreciate the donation. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I done figured it out now, right? See, Wack 100 is putting it together how to bring it to the people now. This is why he gave that little piece of information, right? That he knows who did it. Oh man, oh man. Luce Cannon got on that last No Jumper show and said, Wack 100 knows a lot about the dirt I did, and I know dirt about him. Wack 100 was smarter than Luce. He told Luce bogus dirt. He told Luce fufafi dirt. I want y'all to pay attention to this shit, boy. God damn, boy. Woo! Hey, Wack line Luce all the way the fuck up, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Hey, y'all. Are y'all fucking with DZ, man? Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I just told y'all what it is. Now watch this shit come out. Oh my God. I just told y'all what it is. I just broke it down for y'all. Luce Cannon and Brick Baby was fucked up about that homicide. You understand that? That conversation about that homicide, they was fucked up. They didn't want to talk about that. How the fuck the two niggas that was beefing with each other, right? Brick saying I don't fuck with Luce. Luce saying I don't fuck with Brick. Right? But when these niggas start talking about the homicide, right? Brick Baby and Luce Cannon met the fuck up. Brick Baby and Luce Cannon met up at Luce Cannon's house. Y'all understand that, right? And Wack didn't know nothing about it. And Wack didn't like that. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Yeah, this Pharaoh, man. I was finna say, man, you right on the head with that shit, man. You probably don't remember, but Luce said, you remember when Luce was like, shit, man, Wack, you know when they got into their argument, he said, I know Wack, I know you smart too. You get right at the end. You get what I'm saying?
Say that again.
He basically, when they was doing the last interview, you remember when they got into it?
Yeah.
Luce Cannon, in so many words, he was saying, Wack, I know you keep something up your sleeve too. Cause they were arguing. So Luce, you know, when he called them, that was when Wack called in to the No Jumper show. Yeah. So Wack was lining them up then. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like you said, Wack already was like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, but you hit it on the head though.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You hit it on the head though. Boy, I just wanted to let you know, man. I've been tuned in, man. And you doing a great job, man.
I appreciate you rocking with me, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Stay locked in. I appreciate all y'all that rock with me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that fucking subscribe button, man. It's the time to do it. Wack 100 working like a motherfucker. And if Brick Baby and Luce Cannon got something to do with that homicide, huh? Let's think about this shit, right? They didn't charge Big U. They just said he got something to do with it. They grabbed both of these niggas up. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
What's up, this B calling from the Bay Area.
What's going on, my guy?
I got a question for you. You remember when Wack got the video? He was on Clubhouse naked.
Yeah.
Right? All right, so Big U came out with a song right afterwards, right? And was clowning him on live. He was like, don't get caught with the drawers down. Right? You remember that? So
I don't remember, but okay. Let me know how you said he came out with the song. What happened?
Okay, so look at the name of the whole Rico.
Yeah.
It's called Operation
Drawdown. Yeah.
That was what the whole internet was telling Wack, don't get caught with your drawers down. It was a song buzzing everywhere. So Wack is basically telling Big U to his face, I'm working with them boys, and this is Operation Drawdown. Big draw.
That's a good one.
Basically told him and laughed in his face like, you know what I mean? Checkmate.
Yeah. That was a good one right there, man. I appreciate you calling in with that one, my guy.
All right, stay of it.
Yes, sir. Woo! Don't get caught with your drawers down. God damn. And the shit called Operation Drawdown. Woo! God. Hey, yo, we cooking over here, man. Make sure you share this live, man. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hey, this Pharaoh again, boy. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, boy. You hit that shit on the head, man. Cause tell me how come all of a sudden Luce talk about everything, but you said this last one with this murder, they ain't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
He talk about everything else, and like you said, Wack didn't like that when he went over Brick House. You hit that shit right on the head, man. And that's when all that bullshit happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to tell you, boy, you on point like a motherfucker, man. My bad, I had to call when you said that. I said, boy, you goddamn on point like a motherfucker, boy.
I appreciate it. Stay locked in.
All right.
Hey, yo, Spider Lope. Shit getting messy, man. Wack 100. Hey, listen. Wack never, ever, ever forgot about the way Luce Cannon went at him and called him the police. We gotta be real now. Wack ain't like that shit. Come on now. But Wack used the fucking reverse Uno on fucking Luce Cannon and rocked his fucking bell. Hey, yo, we gonna see. Cause listen, they gonna be talking about this homicide, nigga. Make sure y'all share this fucking live, man. Hey, man, share this motherfucking live. SBGB TV, please turn your TV down. It's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
My name's Southside. I'm calling from Chicago.
What's going on, my guy?
Hey, what's up? Love your show, man. Love the work you putting in with that Wack 100. What I want to talk about is Wack 100 with that Texas case.
Okay.
How that Texas case, how he got caught with the gun. Then he'll say online how he beat the case with a motion to suppress evidence. Then when that girl Henny pulled his whole docket and his whole paperwork, the motion to suppress got denied.
Of course. We know he was lying.
So I'm like, how did you beat it, bro? How did you beat it when the motion to suppress got denied? Because once the judge say the search was fruitful and it was constitutional, there's only three things left to do: go to trial, plead guilty, or tell. To me, he been working for real. Forget that CS2 back. That gun case in Texas, that case would clearly prove that he was working.
Yeah.
He thought he was working since then, at least.
Yeah, definitely. Did you hit that subscribe button, my brother?
Yes, I hit the subscribe, but I'm gonna try to see some Cash App too, bro.
I appreciate it, man. It's $sign SBGB TV. I appreciate you, my brother.
All right, bet him up. I got you.
Yes, sir. Hey, yo, we want to stay in this thing right here for a second, cause this right here, the light bell went off on this motherfucker. Yeah. The light lit the fuck up with this one, y'all. Share this live, man. The light went off. Brick Baby and Luce Cannon, they start shaking. Both of these niggas. Hold up now. Whoo. And you know what the crazy thing? I sit there and think, when Big U was turning himself in, he said they want to talk about two niggas that I don't fuck with: Luce Cannon and Brick Baby. I don't even fuck with these niggas. Damn. Hey, y'all. Oh, man. Yeah, I got it now. Brick Baby and Luce Cannon, it ain't looking good. I see this now. I can see this. And I'm thinking that with this homicide shit, with the boy in Vegas, they gonna come out with some information on this shit real soon. And I'm sitting here thinking, the two niggas that was most nervous about talking about this shit, might have some involvement. They might. We don't know now. But to break it down and really talk about this shit, why the fuck was they so nervous about it? Why was these two niggas so nervous about talking about this shit, right? And Wack 100, he didn't give a fuck. Wack didn't give a fuck at all. And Wack says, I know who did it. So if it comes out that these niggas had involvement with it, right? Wack gonna say they was telling, Brick was telling the whole time, right? And I knew he had something to do with it, right? But I ain't know Luce had something to do with it. When Luce already told you. I'm gonna tell you this right like it is. Luce Cannon already told Wack about what happened with that situation. Straight up. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, man. Hey. Oh, man. Hey, Wack. Where the fuck you at, Wack? Call in, nigga. Hey, Wack. It's time to call in. Fuck it, man. We all know you a rat, nigga. Call the fuck in. Hey, Charles, I appreciate the donation, Charles. I appreciate that donation, my brother. Facts. Hey, Wack. Call the fuck in, man. Straight up. You might well call in. We all know you the police, Wack. DZ gonna make sure it stick. You might well call me. I know you probably watching, nigga. And as I'm breaking this shit down, I know Wack is like, this motherfucker know what it is. I'm a bad motherfucker, Wack. Hey, Wack. Hey, Wack. I'm a bad motherfucker, Wack. I'm a bad motherfucker, Wack. Woo! I'm a bad motherfucker, Wack. See, DZ really come from the streets. I want nothing to do with anything in the streets. I am a law-abiding citizen. But I know a police nigga when I see it, and I know everything about how the streets operate. I got a fucking doctor's degree out that motherfucker. You hear me? This nigga Wack is working like a motherfucker. Woo! Wack. Now I'm sitting there thinking. Now I am sitting here thinking. Wack is fucking going to escape the no jumper shit. I gotta say this shit, y'all. Wack is going to escape the no jumper shit. Luce Cannon and his minions are going to go down, right? They're going to be locked up for the shit, right? Wack is going to escape this shit. Yeah, I can't lie. Now I gotta say it, man. Wack is gonna escape no jumper. This is why he's so cocky. This nigga cooperating with homicides, nigga. Yeah. This is why Wack is doing what he's doing. Acting as if he's being a voice for the family. This is why Wack is acting as if he is a voice for the family. I'ma blow the nigga cover. Fuck it. I'm a law-abiding citizen, man. I'ma tell y'all straight up. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'ma blow this nigga's cover. Fuck it. Straight up. This nigga is in too deep like a motherfucker. You can literally make a movie about this nigga Wack. God damn. Yo. When I sit there and think about this shit, yeah, they not gonna get Wack with the no jumper shit. Nah. You know, we thinking they are, but I'm thinking he gonna find a way around it, nigga. He gonna find a way around this shit. this nigga done said something about that homicide. Brick Baby and Luce Cannon was too fucking nervous, man. Them niggas was nervous. Y'all seen that shit, right? Y'all notice how nervous they was, right? Brick Baby and Luce Cannon was nervous than a motherfucker. Yeah, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, man. We gonna hear about this shit. They done rounded everybody up. They made sure that they identify this involvement with the homicide shit, right? They identified this shit, right? But they didn't charge nobody yet. They want to see who the fuck gonna point who out. They want to see who's gonna identify. They had enough evidence to grab niggas for the RICO, robbery, and all that. And we gonna implicate this homicide, but we not pinned in the charge yet. We are going to see a superseding indictment and shit going to get real. And I want to tell you this, right? With that homicide, whoever didn't pull the trigger, if it was Luce or Brick, the other one gonna tell. You hear me? The other one gonna tell. Luce done informed the world about how the Airbnb backdoor shit works. Dumb nigga now. And I hope, you know, his girl is watching. Cause you had a dumbass nigga, man. Straight up. You had a dumb nigga. He talked about all criminal activity. And these niggas know something fishy about that homicide, man. Something real fishy about that homicide, man. Whoo. Boy, oh boy. Hey, yo, make sure you hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button and share this video. And let me know in the comments how y'all feel about it. Y'all both, everybody, seen both of these niggas get real agitated about the homicide that was open. I'm not talking about no open murder. But Wack 100, he talked about it freely, right? He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. That homicide. I ain't talking about what case they was on. I'm talking about that homicide. Nobody has been charged with the homicide. I want y'all to understand this now. I just seen somebody say they not on the same case. Nobody has been charged with that homicide. And I want y'all to understand that. Nobody. But both of these niggas was mighty fucking nervous when 600 and Wack start talking about that homicide. And I want you to pay attention to this, right? 600 elaborated hard body about that homicide. That nigga went hard about that homicide, right? He was the one that had the calls, mainly. He was on the phone. Wack, I got somebody on the phone. Yeah, they on the phone. They on the phone, right? And then Luce Cannon flipped the script on 600 all the way. Woo! God damn. Hey, yo, if you haven't already hit the fucking subscribe button, y'all know your boy DZB picking these niggas' character the fuck apart. Facts. I'm picking the characters apart. Facts. Straight up. Straight up. Woo. Oh, man. Damn. Shit got real, man. Wack working like a motherfucker, man. Oh, my God. This nigga knows who committed that homicide. And we seen straight up what it was. Yeah. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
MH from East Oakland.
What's going on, my guy?
Hey, DZ. Hey, man. This another, it's plenty things you brought out, but this another one to add to the, how you know he working. Because out of him, 600 and Luce Cannon, he had the biggest mouth out of all of them. You feel me? On the internet.
Yeah.
And how he like, I ain't never had no whatever with the FBI, but why ain't you hemmed up with him? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, man, yo, you have the biggest mouth. You done told on yourself so much. Like there's some audio out there where he's saying, like, I know exactly how big you move, blah, 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 because I done pulled lined many people up. You feel me?
Yeah.
I lined many people up with him on both sides, talking about Crips and Bloods.
Yeah.
So why you ain't hemmed up? You feel me?
Yeah.
Because you talking to them people.
Yeah.
He just a liar, man. Hey, man, thanks for the call, man. Answering, love the show, bro.
I appreciate it, my brother. Stay locked in.
Gone.
Woo, boy. Yeah. Ah, man. Hey, y'all, man. I see what it is, man. I ain't gonna lie. I see what it is, man. I see what it is, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You know, I appreciate all y'all that rock with me, man. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. You gotta pay attention out here, man. It's real gritty and grimy when you playing that game in the streets. It's real gritty and grimy, man. Nobody's your friend. I want y'all to understand this, man. Nobody is your friend, man. People gotta understand that, man. That homie shit is a damn lie. It's a lie, man. You don't know when somebody's gonna be thinking different than they was thinking before. You don't understand it. Just remember how easy it was for Luce to put that blower to Marciano at no jumper. He didn't care at all. They run the table. Facts. Facts. Said the FBI should arrest Wack to make it look like Wack not working. Shit getting crazy. Shit getting crazy. Oh my God. I'm seeing this shit and I'm just glad that I made it through a lot of shit I made it through in life, boy. And for me to see this shit and to watch how this shit operate, right? And you know, I told Wack when he first called in, him and Luce, y'all can't get me like that. Nah, straight up, it's not gonna work. Not with me. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, man. Share this video, man. It done got real now. Now, I got the picture. I got the picture all the way, y'all. I got the picture all the way. Straight up. I got the picture all the way. Whoo! I got the picture all the way, man. It's about to go down. Yeah. We gonna see though. You know, and this is my theory of what I think. But from me paying attention to niggas' body language and how they reacted, it lets me look at it for what it is. I'm paying attention to these niggas' body language. Why these two specific niggas got so uneasy about Wack talking about this specific homicide. Whoo! Niggas going to tell about that homicide. I'm going to tell you that right now. And the one that didn't do it, that's implicated, you know, you better know, right? Them feds are going to be pulling them niggas in the interrogation room. And they going to sit down with them, right? And say, you know, they going to play the game that Wack and Luce play when they go on live with a nigga. One nigga calm, one nigga hype, one nigga this. You feel what I'm saying? That police shit, right? And they going to have these niggas in the interrogation room. And they going to start talking about these homicides. Hey, listen. This person said this, right? Because they already know who did the homicide specifically. Because Wack 100 knows. I want y'all to understand this shit, right? I want y'all to understand this shit. They already know who knocked the young bull off in Vegas. They already know. Wack 100 says Big U didn't do it. Wack 100 knows. So, since Wack 100 knows, they know. Hey, Spider Lope. They told on themselves by their reaction. Woo! God damn. Shwoo! Man. Man. This shit right here about to go down, y'all. Yeah. Y'all heard it from DZ. And all I've been doing, right, was breaking down these niggas' character. So I'm watching the character. I know body language. I know how to watch a nigga, their movement, and how they're acting. I understand when they get up out of certain situations, when to stay away from people, when to stay away from the BS, from experiences, right? I know Wack 100 is working. Facts. This is facts. Right? But this nigga said publicly. So now think about this, right? Wack 100's name is always mixed up in something. You think Wack 100 saying on a public platform that Big U didn't do it, I know who did it, that the feds wouldn't pay this nigga a visit, and that case is in the air, active right now? Let's make it make sense now. This is an active case going on with Wack 100's name in the case, saying that this nigga was threatened by Big U, right? And Wack 100 comes out the day after the fucking arrest and says, Big U didn't do it. I know who did it. Why wouldn't the feds come see that nigga? If we being real. Why wouldn't the fucking feds come see that nigga? Huh? SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hey, yo, this is Mr. Rich, yo, calling from Chucktown, yo.
Mr. Rich, what's going on, my guy?
Hey, man, how you doing, my friend? Congratulations again. Hey, yo, when did people with open cases and on warrants, yo, doing YouTube videos, man?
Hey, man, that shit's crazy, ain't it?
Yo, the internet has flipped flossing. And you know how back in the day, clout was kind of earned back in the day, right?
Yeah.
You know, you had to earn the clout. You know what I mean? Like the nigga got the clout. You had to earn that shit. But now, this cloutation on the internet is like, yo, you kill your friend for some views, man.
Yeah, it's messed up, man. And the world definitely has changed.
Man, this shit has changed big time. But Wack, remember he had that gun in his waist, right?
Yeah.
And he on what? He on paper, right?
Yeah.
So he gotta be working for the man with all this shit going on, man.
Man,
and you still got people out there that's on his side.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing.
This shit is crazy.
Yeah, and we breaking this shit down. Hey, Rich, we breaking it down, bro. This shit here, and I see what it is. Brick Baby and Luce Cannon got something to worry about. This shit done got real with that homicide. That's why them niggas don't want to talk about that shit.
And they actually had a podcast and these niggas got open cases, man.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking ludicrous. And you know what? You know when that girl said the stuff about Luce, right? You know how he's a beat and all that, and how the girl he with right now wanted to be online?
Yeah.
I remember you was talking to him and she came online, she was like, yo, your dinner ready?
Yeah.
Yo, to me, it's like she waited for the right time because she wanted to be on the air, yo, when she said that.
Yeah.
She wanted to be on the air when she said that shit, yo.
Yeah.
And like we called it, he just there, you know, in the room, you know, she's fixing him dinner. He's just like a little kid, yo. He ain't got nothing going on, man.
At all.
Nothing going on. But I'm ready for them to get them IBM niggas and go off next.
Oh yeah, they coming for them. They already said in the indictment that I read that the other niggas were suspects.
Oh yeah. And you know how much, you know, hey, they talk a lot, so they gonna keep on talking.
Yeah.
You can't trust none of them in there. They gonna keep on talking on everybody on each other, yo. Shit is crazy, man. This shit is wild, yo. You know, hey, I hope the kids is watching to learn what not to do.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, keep on breaking it down. You know what I'm saying? We on, you know what I'm saying? We on your channel, we got your back. Keep it popping, homie.
I appreciate it, my brother. Stay locked in.
Absolutely.
Shwoo! Man, oh man. It's about to get real sticky out there. You hear me? It's about to get real sticky now. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Man, this Ace, right? Look, that nigga Wack admitted to providing the guns to the 60s.
Yes, sir.
Ain't no way in hell he not indicted.
Yeah.
That's the mole, baby.
Yeah.
Any nigga fucking with Wack is retarded.
Facts.
And I put that on everything I love. Wack been ratting ever since he took down the main streets.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps saying that it was that other nigga that was ratting that got kidnapped. Impossible. The nigga that got kidnapped admitted to ratting. He's told everybody he told on them niggas. He don't need no alias if he admitted to ratting.
Right.
Why you need an alias if you admitting to the world that you ratting? You don't need an alias. We know who you are. The only motherfucker that's unidentified is CS2 Back, aka CS2 Wack, nigga.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say, homie.
I appreciate it, my brother.
For sure.
Yeah, y'all, man. We breaking this shit down to a T, man. You know, I appreciate everybody that rocks with me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And share this video. Wack 100 embraces everybody. That's the police. Pay attention now. 6ix9ine is his friend. He says that. Reggie Wright is his friend. He says that. Anybody that told before or have police affiliations, Wack 100 is rocking with these niggas. Whew. Yeah. And that was a good one. Wack 60 days in. That was a good one. Yeah, that's him. 60 days the fuck in. That there, boy. I done told y'all what it is, man. Y'all know how we do. You know what I mean? And y'all know DZ been breaking these niggas' character down consistently. Consistently from the jump. I've been breaking these niggas down. Straight up. No matter how many times they try to put the information out through the Clubhouse minions, I still break the nigga character down. Right? He got the Clubhouse minions putting it out there that Big U told on Luce Cannon. Now we don't know what a nigga gonna do in this situation about this homicide shit, right? We don't know, right? But what we do know, Wack 100 said he knows Big U didn't do it. And he knows who did it now. So, we got to call a spade, y'all. You know? We got to call a spade on this one, man. That's why the Texas case disappeared. Nigga Wack was at work. Officer Wacky. But I sensed it from the door, y'all. You hear me? DZ sensed it from the door, and I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is why I told them niggas I do not commit criminal activities. Wack said, somebody in your family's doing crime, right? When he called in, hold on, nigga, ain't nobody in my family doing no goddamn crime. He said, we all got somebody in our family doing crime. No, the fuck we don't. No, we don't. Fuck you mean? The nigga wanted me to engage in a conversation and implicate somebody that I know that's actively involved in criminal activity. But one thing Wack knows, right? He knows I'm a smart motherfucker. That's one thing he does know, though. I know he knows that. And Wack probably not gonna call in no more, right? He's probably not gonna call in now because I'm going too hard now. I'm breaking it all the way down. So, you know, I still got a couple more clips that I am gonna play from when Wack called in the other week, couple weeks ago. I think that was 2 weeks he called, 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna still break some of them down and play them shits. But goddamn, man, I see it now. I see it, y'all. Y'all see it. I see it. We see it. Everybody sees it. Nigga is the police, man. Facts. Nigga is the police. Yeah. Youngins, stay out the street, man. The street ain't it. It ain't it, man. It ain't it, man. The streets is not it. The streets definitely will take you out of the game of life, man. Either way, or you got to start cooperating till they done with you. Remember, he tried to say you had a fake case. Hey, run. Yes, he did. Hey, run. Yes, he did. The nigga, and we still ain't heard nothing about it yet now. It been some weeks. The nigga said, I got an open case. I said, hold up. Open case of what, nigga? Nigga said, I got an open case. Wack 100. Nigga, before I came to the internet, I made sure I cleared all my shit. And I don't fuck with niggas like that. Ain't nobody hanging around me. Straight up. Ain't nobody hanging around me. I don't want no niggas around me. Straight up. Ain't nobody coming to fuck around me. At all. You ain't riding in my car. None of that shit. I don't give a fuck. Walk, catch the bus. SBGB TV. It's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Shit, what up, fam? This is Dre Nettles, man, from yesterday, man. I'm just calling in to talk about a little shit, though, but don't forget about Agent 006.
What's going on, my guy? What's happening?
Shit, nah, man, I'm just over here grinding on this game and then smoking my little, blunt, but nah, I'm just watching, a little show right now. But I was gonna say, though, with all the people that, you named off with the police and everything else like that, don't forget Agent 006. That motherfucker.
Who you talking about, 600?
Yeah, I call that mother, 006, Agent 006.
And I appreciate you calling in, man. Make sure you stay locked in, my brother.
Chill, you too, blessed, man.
I appreciate everybody that rock with me. You hear me? If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. Shit just got real, man. Shit just got real. Brick Baby and Luce Cannon. They nervous as a motherfucker right now. Because they was nervous to talk about the case, right? Now the niggas is in the feds. They nervous than a motherfucker. Straight up. Shit getting hot. And in order for Wack to know who did it, and him saying, Big, you didn't do it, the feds know who did it. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. The feds know who did it already. Straight up. They know. They know. And, I want y'all to make sure y'all stay locked in with DZ, man. Y'all know how I'm coming. Raw and authentic. No cap. And we gonna be back on at 12:30 East Coast time and 9:30 West Coast time. Right? So I want y'all to make sure y'all there, man. We gonna get into this a little more. We ain't stopping. You hear me? We ain't stopping. We gonna keep going, and we gonna make sure that it's up and it's stuck. And I got ahead of the curve with that situation we just talked about. Being as though Brick Baby and Luce Cannon got nervous. See, I know Wack is saying now, because I know he watching, this nigga got ahead of the curve. He was given a hint when he came out and said, I know who did it. What you mean you know who did it? How the fuck you know who did it? Who told you? And if you pay attention to Wack right now, he's reminding everybody, I don't fuck with Luce Cannon. He's reminding everybody now, I don't fuck with Luce Cannon. Shit getting real, y'all. It's about to go down, man. Straight up. Big facts. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Straight up. You hear me? Hit that like button, share button, and subscribe button, man. Y'all know what it is. Facts. DZ breaking this shit down. I see what the fucking play is now. Stay locked in, man. I see y'all at 12:30, 9:30 West Coast time. Stay locked the fuck in. It's your boy DZ. We going all the way up, on the way to 8K subscribers. Let's go. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.